Right, here I am. I've returned. I was successful in my mission. It took me like 3 hours to go and get a jar of protein shake. A jar, a tub, a bottle, a big thing, a round thing with a lid, full of powder. Um, it was a bit agonising. It was a little bit agonising, but it was all right. It was all right. I got there. It's a lovely day. I'm going to train in a minute. Still haven't written my thing. But yeah, I'll just 2 minute. That can be done later. And like, I'm pretty sure that she said like today or tomorrow, because as she was chatting, she said, I've got a slot in a few weeks. You can just have it. I've got nothing at the moment. It's like whatever you send me is all yours. So if I send her 4 hours, I'll get 4 hours. But I don't know if I can stand for that long. At the moment, I may be able to. I've got my little bar stool and I've got some painkillers. But I don't know. Sometimes you record like quite a lot, and then you just fuck something up, and then you just or for that length of time, you can be thinking, yeah, this is going all right. Sometimes you do a mix, you think it sounds all right as you do it, and then you listen to it, and think, what the fuck? It's just you're sort of listening to it from a different perspective, from the outside in, not the inside out, and it can sound shit. And it's like it takes a lot of checking when you've done like a 4 hour mix. It's oh fucking hell, they're big, but it doesn't matter. It's like I've just got a free reign. So that's good. It's like I'm getting like I'm allowed to be a little bit experimental. And I was talking last night, and this was how we got onto it about some of the other styles I play. And she was like, "If you ever want to do like dedicated styles, like what, like old school acid?" And she was like, "Oh fucking hell yeah, love old school acid, like the real tinny shit." I'll get to play that tune if I can find it. I've got it somewhere. I've got it fucking somewhere. Have you seen the girl with the red head? She got lost one day. She went off walking and never came home. She turned her back on a world of black and white. Now she walks funny, so is skipping by her side. Love it. I fucking love it. Have you seen the girl with the red head? Beautiful. That's just beautiful poetry. That is just beautiful poetry. And I don't even know what it is or what it means, and I don't want to, really. I don't view it like that. I just like how it sounds. So that's tune. That's tune goes in there as it is. Oh, I've just ordered some fucking booze-free booze. I'm gonna get pissed on plants. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I've ordered a case of it. Fucking, why the fuck not? Alcohol-free alcohol. It's like herbs designed to it's basically herbal fucking highs in a bottle. Why the fuck can't I try that? I'm not trying it. I'm fucking doing it, motherfucker. I'm doing it. Totally doing it. So doing that. All over that shit. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I'm gonna record myself pissed. I'm gonna make a video pissed. I'm gonna call it Alchemy Hole. Aren't I clever? That's a fucking brand name if ever I heard one for herbal fucking alcohol. That's mine. You heard it here first on the day this video gets published. Alchemy Hole. That's what it's called from now on. I'm pissed on Alchemy Hole. So look forward to that. It said 1 to 2 days delivery, so you might have moved it. Oh fuck! I tell you what, I fucking love you. No, listen. I love you. I fucking love you. Were you ever like that as a drunk? I had a mate that used to do that. I fucking love you. I know you do, mate. I know you do. No, listen. No, bruv, listen. I know. But so I might be like that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? What else was I going to say? I was going to say, go over to my video, Schizotypal Personality, and have a look at the comment on there that I've just got written. I'm going to reply in a bit because I need to reply with my head and my fingers. No, I want to think about it because it's just the level of compassion and how she's written it as well. It's just beautifully. I like when people write like that. I'm actually jealous I'm actually jealous. I just think, how do you keep it all tied up like that? Can't do it. Can't do it. But there's just a lovely flow to what she's written, and it's hugely compassionate. And thank you if you watch this episode ever. Um, but I'm going to thank you personally. I'm going to sit and write to it. But I wanted to just say it as well. If you want to read some human compassion at its finest, type schizotypal personality into your search bar, and look for it, and just look at that comment. I had loads more braids then. Looked at the video and I was like, fuck, look at all those beautiful braids that I'd had. I think I'd just had them done. It's 3 months ago. I think I'd just had them done, or redone. What else? It's going to be 5:55 in a minute. It's a big number now. Not in a minute. It was actually in 4 seconds. What else am I going to do? I don't know. It was weird. It was weird being out. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. The mental health stuff, not just what I'm up to. It was quite weird because I lived there. I ran out of time this morning talking about it. I lived there for a long time. And like Boscombe's, like, there is a lot of like, we think we're gangsters there. Like quite a lot of hard people. And like I say, my clothing gets a lot of positive attention from all quarters, actually. Like some guy in a car who's like, love your trousers, man, today. I love that shit. I love that shit. That's what I wanted to say to that woman who said nobody gives a shit. I wanted to say, really? Then why am I on about 50 fucking Instagrams, you cunt? Because I fucking am, and it's true. I get strangers asking to be on their Instagram because of my clothes. Twat. Bellend. Cock. Fuck off. Stupid attitude. Don't like her. Don't like her. It's up to you what you think of her. You know, I'm not leading you or anything, but she's what else? Yeah, it was like that kind of not the schizoidicalness, but just almost that sort of. I know what I was going to say. I just saw a really good example, right? I can't find my melting rabbit dungarees, right? My very girly white dungarees with a melting rabbit's face splodged all over it on the like stripy candy cane legs, right? And I'm now concerned because of all the like the gay pride things. Now they look gay. But you're laughing a bit, aren't you? Right? But now I'm going to just challenge you a little bit. But why do they look gay? Why do they look specifically gay on our man? Why? Why though? Would really look at it. Why? You won't agree, will you? Because you're a normal person. You're a normal person. But then there's a bit of you that's like, come on. So the bit of you that's still laughing is the bit of your subconscious that has been taught. That is a schema. That is a paradigm. It's not a very harmful one. I'm not calling you judgmental just because you're still sniggering at it. But you know, the whole joke about a man in drag being all, ooh. And it's, you know, people make the comments of it's like, oh yeah. There's always that sort of doodly-doo teenage voice that goes with it. And that is an example of when I say I don't make sense to myself. There you are, unable to not snigger, not laugh. You can't control the emotion because the emotion is just so deep-seated. It's a response. Oh my God, he looks ridiculous. Oh my God. You know, the parody of a man in drag, or, you know, ooh, he wears his wife's knickers. Shit like that. It's always a titter. It's a secret. You know, he wears his wife's knickers. How many times have you heard that shit? And it's always like, ooh, and I'm looking at 44-year-old people going, why do you look 12? The shit you're fucking talking about. And that shit's just automatic, and it's always seen as light-hearted because it's been educated into us by fucking things like Carry On films and that sort of shit to just ridiculise it. But then consciously you'll think, no, but that's not fair. That's not right. So what if you know, just because he wants to wear a pretty fucking, basically it's like a child's Hello Kitty kind of thing, but it's melting, there's spodges going down it. It's like a marshmallow rabbit, melting marshmallow rabbit. You'll see it later if I find them. But why is it definitely gay? And then you just look at that logically and go, well, of course it fucking isn't. And but I'm using it as an example to prove my point, to show the kinds of thing I mean when I say I don't make sense to myself, I don't agree with this. This emotion is happening to me, and I don't fucking, and it just turn the volume up on the little snigger versus the actual, when you stand back in the cold light and day look at it, is it actually a bit of a ridiculous notion in and of itself? It's just a picture of a fucking animal on some material. If you really, like people do with my feelings, make it objective and just look at it coldly, it's nothing. Same when you do it with my feelings. But I just thought that was a nice way of kind of educating. It sounds so fucking snotty, but it's like, well, I'm sorry, but when you're schizoid and you try and explain it, everyone goes, I know what you mean, I know what you mean, I know what you mean, I know, no. And they're interrupting you before you finished, and you think, you don't know what I mean. And you've just demonstrated your immovable fucking mindset. And there's no getting around that. And there's one of those car crashes that you think, that's when people go, there's no point, when you can see the mindset before they've said anything. It's like, yeah, you don't know what I mean, because you wouldn't refer to it in such a offhand, dismissive way if you'd really been through it. I will never refer to any of this shit in an offhand and dismissive way. Even if I get miraculously cured tomorrow and I just suddenly have loads of self-confidence and I attract people and I make friends easily and I go and get a job and everything works out really well and I get promoted and blah, 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 or whatever, all of that shit, if I suddenly have this really successful life, I would never look back on this and just go, all I did was that. Look, for fuck's sake, what's the matter with you? Stop thinking that way. All of that shit. That's how easy it is to spot that someone hasn't been through it and thinks that they have, and then all they can do is keep insisting that they've been through it. And it's another like, but that's always been one of the ones where people say, when, you know, I say, I don't agree with it. I know it's not happened, but I'm still reacting as if it has. And that sort of shit. And they don't get it. And I think, well, how can they? So that was like my analogy of something that can occur in people. Your conscious mind has thought, your subconscious has had a paradigm of that being a ridiculous notion in and of itself, just that being ridiculous. So it's one of those that's horrible when some of the shit I say about myself is laughably sad and people go, then they see that they've hurt me by laughing and they go, sorry, but, and then they laugh more. And you watch them insisting upon it while they're apologising. It's weird. You watch them re-brainwashing themselves into the fact that I have to laugh because it's funny, but I know I'm sorry. They're literally just saying, I'm going to do this anyway. I'm acknowledging that it's hurting you. Watch me smile as I keep doing it. And it's bizarre that people can't see how that is infuriating or just, it's like, stop fucking patronising me and then laughing because I'm upset because you're patronising me. It's vile. It's like being tickled. It's like being abused when someone totally belittles you and then laughs at oh my God, and laughs at you even more, or then calls you sweet or says bless you. That is bullying. Go and Google it. What's behind oh bless you? It's really manipulative. And if you don't think it's manipulative, you need to start looking at yourself when you say it and think, actually, am I just Am I someone who is actually projecting my own fucking shortcomings and fears and insecurities onto other people? Because you know what? We all are. Every single fucking one of us. Every single fucking one of us is manipulative. We're weird. Humans are weird. We are all weird. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. It's one of those where I seem really like arrogant and whatever, but it's kind of like you really don't know what it feels like when that humiliation button gets pushed and it's followed up with this like head ruffling sympathy. Oh my God, it makes you want to die. It makes you want to fucking die. And if you just express how you're naturally feeling in response to that, you're instantly out of order. Instantly out of fucking order. Boom. I don't know where to go with that. But anyway, I'm going to go and look for my dungarees, lift up some metal, DJ away, and it's my radio show tonight. I'll probably make a video just before it actually, because it's not on till 11. So yeah, I will check in later on with my dungarees on, hopefully.